Hey, good afternoon. It's 2:34 p.m. on Monday. Today is a civic holiday, and today, as promised, I'm gonna take you guys on a tour through Stratford to see where Justin Bieber's childhood home was at 288 Willow Street in Stratford. So if you don't mind, guys, let's go for a walk. It's the afternoon. I've had a lot of sleep and the day is going great. So we're gonna get this underway. So our start point is my neighborhood, and we're gonna head to Willow Street at 288. I hope all of you liked my video, my live last night, where we got to hear the grunt of the bull from the farm. That was pretty not exciting because we didn't get to see the bull, but maybe another day. Maybe in the fall we can go look at the bull because the trees will be less full, so it'll be easier to see the bull in the daytime in the fall. So here we go for a walk. Dun 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 dun. Now, let's see here. What is your favorite Justin Bieber song, guys? I want to know, what is your favorite Justin Bieber song and what makes it your favorite song? There's some people coming up ahead, so I'm not going to switch the camera around quite just yet. Oh, and I just stepped on a stick that nearly knocked me over. Okay, so for me, my favorite Justin Bieber song is, I really like the baby song. Baby, 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 oh. I like that song, that's classic, that's from the older days of Justin Bieber. And the newer modern stuff of Justin Bieber, I think, I really resonated with his song Lonely. It's sad. I'm sad if any of you had resonated with that sad song as well, but also it's a really good song. Hello. Hi. And nope. Nope, no I did not, but that's pretty funny, David. That would be quite hilarious. I don't know if you guys have ever seen, there's actually a YouTuber, and he makes these like really hilarious and comical videos. He goes on live and he totally does these videos, and they're called like charter videos, and like he just like walks up to people and pretends to like unload the like nastiest, like loudest fart sounds, but it's just like he's drinking through this straw, and it's so fake, but like people get really offended. It's actually a really terrible joke, but it's actually pretty funny. You guys just check it out. It's called Charter, SHARTER, on YouTube. I think he also has Facebook Reels, and he might have like other socials as well, but he's really funny. really funny. And let's see. So David McMahon, nice to see you. And Nayiz Biz, nice to see you. Glad you guys are on my live this afternoon. This garden, I gotta show you this garden, guys. I'll change the camera. This is one of the nicest gardens in Stratford. It's just like, the grass is so green. I think they won a couple years in a row for like the garden awards or something like that. And They just have like the biggest garden and the biggest lot, the biggest corner lot. Somebody they know, I think, made the wreath that I have on my apartment door. But this is their garden. It's just beautiful. I hope they win again. If they didn't apply, I hope that they apply to win again sometime soon, because they have like the best gardens ever. Oh, you hip. HMAH Mayor. Hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you on my live. We're going for a walk through Stratford, and we're going to look at 288 Willow Street, which was Justin Bieber's childhood home. Redhead, yes. Yeah, I dyed my hair. I tried to bleach blonde it. So it's like, I tried to get it to like a blonde shade, but like I had black hair before, and now it looks like I have red hair. But you can see my eyebrows. I tried to lighten them too, but you can see I have dark eyebrows too and freckles. So I'm naturally like a dark haired person, but like I love dyeing my hair. There's something about like getting new color. I think bright colors are really good for your mood, for my mood, for society in general. Bright colors makes your day filled with joy. So I like to play with colors. And the sun is so bright today. Like, look at how bright the sun is. Like, it's just like scorching. So yeah, I am located in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, and I've been here for 8 years. I moved here January 1st, 2019, in the middle of winter. It was definitely interesting to get here in the winter time and to travel across the highway, but it worked out. You're from Miami, Florida? Pretty princess, that is amazing. Welcome to my live. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Yeah, so Pretty Princess, we're checking out Justin Bieber's childhood home today at 288 Willow Street. And we're walking there today together over my YouTube live. So we get a little bit of a glimpse of the streets of Stratford, the neighborhoods. It's a beautiful neighborhood, and there's a lot of new buildings going up, new houses. And honestly, if you're looking to move to a nice little quaint hometown, I'd recommend coming to Stratford. Yeah, there's even like a house for sale right here. Look at this. It says house for sale. That away. So yeah, even in my neighborhood, there's places for sale. So yeah, we're gonna head this way. There's a bus stop. Our bus stops are solar paneled, so when the hydro goes out, you can still see. You can huddle in these things, and you can get light. So it's really nice. We have a couple streets in Stratford that don't have street lights, and they are all-way stops, or two-way stops, or four-way stops, whatever you want to call them. So this road has only 2 stop signs, so it's a two-way stop, but there's 4 corners, and it's quite an interesting place to cross the road or to turn your car, because it can get busy at certain times of the day. And oh yeah, we have a lot of like buttercups here. I gotta show you like the cloud of buttercups. Let's see here. Look at these buttercups. These are like the most beautiful like little things that grow over Stratford. They're natural. Some people call them weeds. I call them buttercups. So we're gonna cross the road here. No oncoming traffic. We can stand in the middle of the road and everything will be fine for the next 3.5 minutes before the next traffic comes. So we're gonna go, which way should we go? We're gonna go through the parkway. I'm gonna take you through part of the park, not the total park, but I'm gonna take you through a little bit of the front entrance of the park at the back, which is kind of an oxymoron, but like it's my front entrance of the park because it's from my direction, but like I think the actual entrance, like the front entrance to the park, is from Ontario Street. But we're gonna go up through the park and we're gonna go through a couple of trails and a couple streets, a couple pathways, and I'm gonna show you where the house is. So yay! So yeah, I was asking guys, what is your favorite Justin Bieber song? And what makes it your favorite song? What about it is really cool? Getting all the shadows, walking. So it's a beautiful street. All the streets on Stratford are so cool. Oh, you don't like Justin Bieber? Oh, boo. That's okay. Everyone is entitled to like have their own opinion about that. Remembrance. Favorite. Cool. So, if you don't like Justin Bieber, shall we make this a roasting show? Part roast, part gold. We can roast. So, he's been on roasting shows before. He's got his 5 minutes of hilarity with those shows, which is pretty fun. So, Neasbis3321, what don't you like about Justin Bieber? What is it about his character or his music that kind of gets you not to like him? Let's start there. Justin Bieber roast. We're roasting. Oh, there's a tree up here that has a beautiful look. It's red. Can you guys see it? Just up ahead. It's already turned for the fall. So we have in Stratford, typically some of the leaves start falling in July, the end of July, and they start to change color end of July, early August, which I think it kind of like presets how soon, how the winter is gonna go, depending on how fast they change. Last winter was pretty fairly like thick snow last winter. We had quite the winter last year. So I'm kind of curious to see how our winter is gonna act this year. Yeah, there's the tree. Let me show you up close. Look at that beauty. The beautiful red color. Who knows what kind of tree that is? I don't have any prizes, but you guys can guess what tree it is. Okay. Let's see. Walking down the street with the sun shining. There's the sun. Don't go blind looking at it. It's behind the tree. So yeah, we have a lot of destinations in Stratford that I can eventually take you guys to. And I'd like to eventually branch out of Stratford and take you guys on tours across other cities that are slightly local, maybe a little bit more distant from home. student or work? Well, to be quite honest, firstly, I am a self-employed individual. I own my own music label, and it's called Hailey Houston Records, Hailey Houston Music Publishing. And I'm also in college. I study at a Christian seminary, and I've been involved in that seminary for 8 years, and I really enjoy studying. I don't study every day, but when I do, it's really lovely, and it teaches me about how to be a better person, a better Christian, a better woman of God. I'm not perfect, but I do my very best to be all that I can be with what God has gifted me in this life. I also volunteer my time. So I volunteer locally at the Huron-Perth Multicultural Association, and we do support immigrants and newcomers, and we also support the local homeless population as well. So we've had summer holidays now for about 2 months, but we're going back tomorrow after the civic holiday, which will be really nice to just be in the office and sit with the window open and feel the cool breeze. So that'll be really great, really great, really, really great. And yeah, what do you guys do? If you guys, are you students or working? What do you do in your day to day? Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Thanks, Nazbiz. So we're getting close to the entrance to the park. We've got another street and a half to go, but we're almost there. Hello. So we're just at Baker, and so we're going down this way. I feel like I got crumbs from like something, like dirt or something on my phone. Like it's all like grainy on the screen. So awkward. I'll have to clean it later. So I'm curious, I have an iPhone. What kind of phones do you guys like? Do you like Google Pixels? Do you like TCLs, Androids, iPhones, phones? Work in shipping in Switzerland. Wow, that is quite the career. That is really nice. Wow, that's really good, Nazbiz. That's incredible. How did you get involved in a nice job like that? Did you have to move to Switzerland? And what kind of things do you get to ship? Is it like oil? Is it like the oil in Switzerland, or? 'Cause that's pretty cool. Hello. Good, how are you? Hi. It's gorgeous. Couldn't ask. Yeah. Yeah, we're so lucky. God has given us such beautiful weather.
Oh yeah, the last few days have been nice, and even the rain we welcome.
Yes, yes, we welcome the rain. Yes, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice. Enjoy your day, guys.
Well, you
Thank
too.
you. Bye. Take care. Yeah, so let me flip the phone back around so you can see where I'm going. We're almost at the park. As you can see, the sun is really shining. You can see it on this side. Look at this grass. Everybody's grass is just beautifully green this year. Even with all the heat waves we've been having, people have been able to maintain their beautiful grass. It's one thing I really enjoy about nature is the color. The bright greens, bright reds, the flowers. Oh, one of the neighbors always plays the radio. I'm gonna cross the street so we can listen to their radio. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but they play the radio 24 hours a day and night. It's like on all the time. It's really kind of cool. Because then when I don't have my music on, I can like easily swing by here and just listen to the radio. It's really nice. I go for long walks like every day. Okay, I'm gonna push the camera back and we're gonna cross the road. So, what do we do when we get to the road? We look both ways and we're gonna look down this way. No cars. We're gonna look across. No cars. And so, oh, there's one car coming the other way. So we gotta wait for the cars. Okay, and now we can cross. Oh, maybe they turned the radio off. I don't hear it. Okay, well, we're gonna keep walking and we're gonna see. Oh, there's another house down here that has a beautiful garden. I gotta show you guys this beautiful garden. Check this out. So this is another house that has a corner garden and they just have absolutely beautiful and stunning flowers. Like, look at these beautiful flowers on this garden. They work really hard at keeping their garden fresh. And there's the yellow bench from last night we saw in my other live video. Just look at this beautiful garden. It's absolutely stunning. Look at the work they do on this. Look at this flower. And there's bees. They've got bees in here. Look at this beautiful garden. I just love coming by here and looking at all the beautiful flowers they've got in here. It's just gorgeous. And they've got more flowers on this side. These. Okay, so we're off. We're still heading to 288 Willow Street. We haven't reached our destination quite yet. Yeah, so this is a corner right near the park. As you can see, the one area is a no exit. Like if you kept going straight, it's like a no exit. And so we're gonna look both ways here. We have time to cross, so we'll cross. And we're almost at the entrance to the park where we're gonna walk through part of it so we can look at the nature. It's the middle of the day, so it's the perfect time to walk through this area. Sometimes I walk there at nighttime too, but it's very rare. Like, just because being out at night can be sketchy anywhere in the world, so I'm just very cautious, especially about parks in the dark, because some areas of parks don't have lights, so so you have to be very cautious at nighttime when you go out. But it's pretty good though. For the most part, there's really nothing to fear in Stratford. Like, it's a very safe environment. This house has a lot of garden too. But the Stratford Park has a lot of gardens, and we're gonna check out just the one part. So look at this tree. It looks like the tree of life, doesn't it? It's so big. Looks like the tree of life. Okay, we can get shade under here. Okay, and we're back at Martin Street, just like last night, except we're in the daytime. That's what it looks like in the daytime. And we're gonna cross over to this last path, so not this path, but the last path on the right. We're gonna take a right down that path into the park, because that one leads us to Romeo, which will lead us to Devon, which will lead us to Willow Street. So if you're ever in town and you're looking to go to the place, also the owner of the house, she built the house before Justin Bieber's family ever lived in it. She was the original owner and builder of the home. And I'm trying to remember her name now, but she's a very kind person. I knocked on the door one day and asked her about the house, and she was very, very kind to me and invited me back also. I wonder if she'd let us visit her today. We can only try. So here's the path, and this is the lower Avon path at the Stratford River. As you can see, it's a lot of trees, tree cover, and it's just green everywhere. Like, as far as the eye can see, it's just so green. The one thing about wearing sandals on a path like this is you get pebbles and stones in your shoes. That's one thing I don't like about sandals. Okay, we're gonna change the view of the camera back to me because there's some people up ahead, and without their permission I can't film. Stratford has a lot of policies. I mean, it's not a technical policy, but it's just respectful to do that, especially if there's children. You can't really, it's not appropriate to film children without the parents' consent in a public space. You need to make sure that you're respecting all individuals that are enjoying the space. So we're gonna be careful and respect others. And let's see, there was some totem poles along this pathway. I wonder if I can find them again. Stratford is really an all-inclusive environment, and we have a lot of Indigenous programs. Also, we are very inclusive of LGBTQR individuals. I don't know the whole full statement. I'm kind of outdated, but yeah, we do have inclusivity here. We even have a walkway dedicated to the LGBTQ community. Let's see. Oh, I think we can see the stream from here. Do you see the stream? looks very, very dark right now. It looks muddy, but that's all right. Just flip the camera back and we'll walk. There's a bridge up ahead. For all of you that love bridges, we have another bridge coming up, and we're gonna walk across it. So I'll show the camera too. I'll show you the bridge in a second. Hello. Okay, so I'll turn the camera so you can see the bridge. There's the bridge. And you can see the stream or the river on this side. This side of the river, oh, we have got swans. Look at this, guys. We have a lineup of swans here. This is one of the things about Stratford that I really adore, is the swans. Okay, we're gonna keep going. So we're gonna cross the bridge and we're gonna keep walking through the trail. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking through the trail. There's a beautiful waterfall here, guys. There's another trail that goes down the hill. People like to bring their dirt bikes down here, which is pretty neat. Excuse me, I just burped. Okay, there's another trail. There's lots of really nice trails. There's also muddy areas on this trail, especially after it's rained. You can often find like tree worms hanging from the trees in the hot day. There's some stairs leading down to another path, leading down to the lower Avon. We're going up to the upper Avon, and then we're going down to Devon Street. There's the stairs. It's not recommended to go over the left or on this side of the trail where you see a fence on the other end, because it's a really steep cliff. There's no fence to hold people on the trail, so you have to be very careful about where you're going. You have to be aware of your surroundings. And as you can see on this tree down there, there are some wild, those look like pancakes, but they are wild mushrooms. And there's another path down there. The art gallery, and there's a museum down there as well. Oh, thanks, you drifting. That's very kind of you. So, yeah, this is the trees. And I will switch my camera around because I think there's somebody up on the other side of the trail. So we don't want to videotape other people without their consent. So we're just gonna switch up. Hi. And there's some more trails this way. That end. Oh, there's another thing there. Let's see. So yeah, we are taking a stroll through Stratford, Upper Avon River, And we are heading to 288 Willow Street to look at Justin Bieber's childhood home. So that is what we're doing today. So we're taking the scenic route. And okay, there's another cool bridge, and we're gonna go look at it. It's painted really beautifully, and there's a beautiful garden up here, so we're gonna go take a look at it. Okay, there's lots of rocks on here. Toes are skipping rock. That is the bridge. And the waterfall is up ahead. I don't know if I'll be able to show it to you because it looks like there's a bunch of kids swimming in it. But this is the park. I hear somebody playing music. It's pretty good. Drifting on. Very funny. Where are you from, drifting on? So this garden Aw, thanks, drifting on. Very kind. So yes, here is a garden. These are some flowers. And a lot of the rocks are painted over here. So you can see these rocks are painted. I don't know what this says. I think it says merciful or honorful. Honorful. There's these flowers as well. And we've got some of these flowers. Very beautiful. We've got a sunflower. Born and brought up in Belgium, working in South Africa. I get solace here. You are really. Oh, thank you, drifting on. Yes, gardens are my favorite place to be. I love nature, and I'm very glad that you find solace here. I also too find a lot of solace in the nature. It's very beautiful. Oh, you're blushing. Ah, cool. I'm back to me because there's some people here. I don't want to get them in the video. So we're walking. So I can show you this garden too. Oh, there's no one in there. I can definitely get the live on here. these lilies. So we have a waterfall here. And it's just so beautiful. So we're gonna get up close. Close we can get without going in the water, because my sandals I don't think would like water. Aw, drifting on, that's very kind. That's very romantic comment. But yeah, this is my favorite place. I love this waterfall so much. I enjoy spending a lot of time here. Hello. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna keep walking now. So we got to see let's see if we can get a little closer on this side. Okay, we're gonna keep walking. But yeah, that is the waterfall. Okay. There's even steps up here you can take. Let's walk up the steps, and let's take a little walk together up here. Then we're gonna go out on the other side. There's a butterfly. Okay. Walk up here, because we need to get to the, now we're at the top of the waterfall. So we need to get to the other street, but we're just gonna stop here. Look at this. So beautiful. We're gonna change the camera back around, and we're gonna walk around here. Hello. We're gonna go down the steps. You can watch me go down the other side of the steps. And here's the other side of the waterfall. It's just so beautiful. Okay, we're almost at the spot we want to be. So we're just gonna walk around this way. So we're gonna walk out of the park. First we're gonna look at this. Look at the moss on these rocks. Like, it's just beautiful. They're really old rocks. Reminds me of up north in the Muskokas. There's mosquitoes in this neck of the woods, but literally the woods. Okay, so we're gonna cross here, and we're gonna go down a street, because we're gonna go down Devon to Willow. Alright. It's better to cross at the crosswalk than to cross in the middle of the road. because this time of day there is, I mean, it's not too bad traffic, but it is heavy traffic. And we have more garden here. There's a bench. So I'll show you these flowers real quick. I think they're called begonias or something like that. Okay, we're gonna push the button.
Yellow light.
Okay, here's the side. It's the crosswalk. We're gonna change the camera. And I'm gonna cross away. We're gonna go down this road. Okay. So we're walking, and there's the park. It's the outside of the park. Okay. So we're going to see Justin Bieber's childhood home today, guys. As promised. We're going to take a couple detours. Just because it's my favorite way to walk there. So we gotta cross here too. I'll change the camera around. Okay, so we're gonna cross the road here. We're gonna wait for traffic because it's super busy. And okay, we're getting across the road. Okay. I'm gonna change it around. Okay, so this is Devon. This is one of the longest streets, back streets in Stratford. And oh, there's a book. Take one. There's a bunch of books here. Danielle Steele, Patterson, the Ninth Judgment, Seventh Heaven. Oh, thanks, Drifting On. Yeah, I'm looking at all these books now. Look at these books. There's a lot of stuff in here. My mom, the woman that raised me, loved Danielle Steele books. She loved the romance novel ones. When I was a kid, I used to find them in her room and I'd be like, ew, what is that? I never read them. Just looked at the, I thought I could never read any of those. Okay. So we're gonna head down this street a ways. So we've come down this street in the middle of the night, in the evening, and now today we're going in the afternoon. So you can see what everything looks like at different times of day and how to get to different places. Hello, how are you? Good, thank you. It's gorgeous. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go down this road and we're gonna keep walking. Thanks, Drifting On. I try. So yeah, here's some more flowers. It's a garden that I'm walking past. I just love flowers. It's the beautiful garden in this house too. This one is nice. So yeah, we're gonna get to one of the pathways and then we're gonna skip over to Willow Street, and then we're gonna walk down and find the house. We might knock on the door and see if she's home. Happy you're married. Well, I'm a widow times 3, to be honest. I am single, and I'm just working on myself right now. I have a lot of grief, and I have a lot of mourning that I'm still doing, and it's really hard to actually fathom having any sort of relationship with other people right now. But look at this bench, it's so green. But like, I have a lot of good friends, male and female friends, that are really supportive, and I'm really grateful for that. So look at these trees. I love how tall the trees are in Stratford. Like, even on the city street, the trees are really tall. And I really like that because it shows Stratford is about and cares about preserving Canada's natural environment. Aw, drifting on. Well, there's some flags on this one. One says "Lest We Forget." One is a Canadian flag. Okay, now Willow Street is on the opposite end. It's like that way. A lot of the side streets here lead to Willow Street, but we're gonna walk all the way to the end of Devon, and then we're gonna cross over to the pathway by the hydro, and we're gonna go that way. Pretty sure the house is on the far end anyway, so that's where we're gonna go. So everybody, what is your favorite thing about the city that you live in? What do you like the most about where you live? If I was a newcomer visiting your town, what would you suggest that I visit or pay attention to in your city? Thanks, drifting on. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do live more often. It's something that I just started doing, so I really enjoy connecting and being sociable online. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do more lives when it's convenient. I'm gonna try to find things and places in Stratford and around the city to do that I can take you guys on trips with me. Yeah, the beaches near Stratford are really nice. A few of my favorites, I like Godrich. I like Amberley Beach. I like Port Hope. I don't think I've been to Port Hope, but I've heard of Port Hope. There is Port Dover. There is there's a couple other good ones. There's another big one down that way on that coast, and I can't think. There's a Wasaga Beach and Grand Bend. Those are some other good beaches on the coast. yeah, maybe we'll have to make a beach day, guys. We'll have to go hang out on the beach together on my live. So we're almost at the turning point where we're gonna go down a pathway. And so how we know that is there's a shed here at the corner of Devon, and I have a rock in my shoe. Okay, so once you get to the shed, you just keep going, and yeah, there's lots of trolls sometimes on YouTube, but I'm over it. I started YouTubing in 2013, and I used to be bothered by trolls, but I think now in 2026 I've kind of learned that people say what they need to say, and that's all right with me. It's not gonna bother me either way. And I just delete the rude comments. I ignore it, move on. Everyone has their own opinion, and it's not illegal to have your own opinion about something, as long as you're not slurring racist comments or being criminally responsible for any of your actions, then it's fine. Aw, you have a protective feeling for me. That's really nice. I like that. Okay. So we're almost there. So there's this other street we have to walk past, and then we're gonna be by the hydro area, which also needs an update, I believe. I believe the city of Stratford needs to update the hydro system, because even before I moved here 8 years ago, there was a lot of hydro outages, and Stratford has always been known as a low hydro usage city, meaning that there are a lot of hydro outages because there's not enough hydro to go around. And with all these new housing complexes and buildings and houses and etc., we need to focus. I think the city really needs to focus their money and their time on making sure that we don't lose hydro, because in a modern society we're not really doing well. We're kind of failing our citizens with hydro, and people are like living sometimes off the grid for like hours. I think the longest was, in some areas of Stratford, the longest since I've lived here without hydro was maybe 3 hours, which is pretty bad for modern day society. And it happens on a regular basis. It's like every other week that we have hydro outages. So like it's not like it happens once a year. It happens like every other week. Like, look, this is the hydro, and it needs updating. Like, it's so old, but I think the city just doesn't have the funding. They don't spend their money wisely. They spend all of it on the gardens, which we were looking at. They spend all of it on the tourism and on the theaters. We got a new theater that costs like $7 million or something like that. And like, we need an update to this. This is what we should be spending our $7 million on. We already had 2 or 3 theaters. Now we have an extra one. Like, it's beautiful. I'm not gonna knock it, but it's like, it's really comes down to what do we need in Stratford and what do we want in Stratford. Like, we have to put our needs before wants, and then we can splurge. Like, here's the other tower. Aw, thanks. Thank you, Drifting On. Now you have me blushing. I'm blushing on live, but you can't see me because I'm not turning my camera around. Okay, so our pathway's coming up. But I'm gonna switch the camera. So, switching the camera because this is a boring street. Once we get to the path, I'm gonna change the camera back again. And we're about 1, 2, 3 corners away from the end of Willow Street. So we're just gonna zigzag through Stratford. Okay. My, it's really hot out here. Oh, thanks, you drifting on. Okay, here's the pathway. So we're gonna walk through this path. And I see that half the pathway is shaded over, but the other half is super sunny. Get my feet walking. There's a dandelion here. Okay. So yeah, we're walking through the pathway. Hello. And oh, there's more dandelions. I love dandelions. That's one thing that the city always, I find that most cities, they will cut the grass and all the dandelions will be cut down. Yes, I do. I have children. I have beautiful daughters. And, yeah. Do you also have any children? Let's see, we're just coming through the path. So we're gonna walk down this side street to another path. And then we'll be coming off onto Willow Street. And I think there's a house for sale down here. Can't really read the sign from over here because I'm not wearing my glasses. But once we get close, if it's for sale, I'll show you guys. Let's see, what does it say? Home and company, real estate for sale. Yeah, this house is for sale, guys. I think it's this one. Can't tell which side of the property it's on, but I think it's this one's for sale. So, yeah, if you guys are looking to move to Stratford, there's homes for sale in all neck of the woods. So we're gonna walk down this way. And then we're gonna turn left here. Down this path. Make sure there's no cars coming. Oh, I'm sorry, Drift On. My condolences to you. I'm sorry you lost your wife in an accident. It's very sad. This is a dead tree branch. I don't know. It's kind of sad. There's some, I think these are called bells, but they're flowers. And there's some more dandelions. I love these. Okay, there's all these bushes and vines, which is pretty cool. Oh, it's been 8 years. Wow. Yeah, I feel you. My fiance died about, I guess it would have been 8 years ago too, like maybe 7, because he died in 2019. I'm definitely not a mathematician. Oh, no, I don't think I'm gonna ever have more kids. I've had enough kids, and this trauma of how people treat me when I have children is just ridiculously abusive. I don't think I'm gonna have kids in the future. I might if I meet the right person and settle down, but it's a hard road to think about having any kids in the near future, at least. But we're going to walk down this crescent, and there's a yield sign, so that means we have to watch for traffic. There's no sidewalks on this end. Whew, it is hot out here. Okay, so this is Hickory that we're going to be on in a few seconds. And there's no buses running today because it's a civic holiday in Canada. Well, there are some very bad people in the world. Sometimes we can't avoid them. But it is what it is. So we're going to take a right here on Hickory. We're going to go all the way down to Willow. So we're almost there, guys. We've pretty much almost reached our destination. If you've been staying on the live or staying tuned in, we're about to make our way around the corner to Justin Bieber's old childhood home. Oh, thanks, Drifting On. You're very kind. Okay, let's see. There's a random water bottle on the ground. Okay, so we're almost on Willow Street. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit because there's people walking, and I don't want to get people on the camera if they don't want to be. So there's barely a cloud in the sky. I bet we're gonna be able to see the stars tonight. So I like looking at the stars, and I like watching the moon. So when it's a clear day like this, I can just imagine it's gonna be a clear sky in the evening. Okay, so we're almost at Willow. Just about to turn on to Willow. I have some friends that live on this street, some clients. Oh, there's a bee. Go away, bee. Okay, so we're gonna cross the street here on Willow Street. Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see. We're now on Willow Street. We're on Justin Bieber's childhood street. And we're going to go to 288 Willow Street. I'm pretty sure we're just down the way from it. Well, this place is selling something. Looks like they have something for sale. They have some planters for sale. So, I think this says 280. We're looking for 288. Pretty sure. 288. 284. So I think we're at 288. This is Justin Bieber's childhood home. So, yeah, this is where Justin Bieber had spent time with his grandparents. And, yeah, it looks like they're about to have company, so I'm not going to knock on the door. So, there's another car there, so I don't want to be rude. So we'll keep walking, but that was Justin Bieber's childhood home. Maybe next time we'll knock on the door. I just don't want to intrude when there might be company over. But, okay, so yeah, there you go, guys. We just went to Justin Bieber's childhood home. Got to see the outside. And maybe next time when there isn't so much company or people showing up to their house, maybe we'll knock on the door. I just don't want to be super intrusive. But we're gonna keep walking. Yeah, so that's the house. Anyways, take care, guys. I'm gonna end my live and I'm gonna listen to some music and head back home for dinner. Okay, I'll see you guys. Bye. As always, Hailey Houston out.